The defending Stanley Cup champs against the all-time Stanley Cup champs. You're looking live here at Thunder Alley ahead of Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. The Tampa Bay Lightning hosting the Montreal Canadiens. Our road to the Cup predictions, analysis, our fan cam. It all starts now here on WFLA Now. Hey there, folks. JB Buno here with you live in downtown Tampa at WFLA News Channel 8 alongside Karen Loftus of WFLA Sports. Karen, we have made it. Road to the Cup is what we call this, and the road to the Cup reaches here against the Montreal Canadiens for the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, we're finally here at the Stanley Cup Final again, and it's just an amazing thing to even just like wrap your head around. It's one thing for a team to win a Stanley Cup, but to be back in the final another year in a row and through a pandemic, mind you. It's a pretty incredible thing. Take
a look here at Thunder Alley. It is jam-packed. It's more packed in Thunder Alley than it might be inside Amalie Arena. That's just how many people have descended here on downtown Tampa. You know who's out there? WFLA's Justin Shecker standing by with a young fan, and we're going to be hearing from Justin here on our pregame coverage. Hey there, Justin. Here we are. We've arrived.
We have arrived, JB and Karen. Go Bolts. It is Thunder-tastic out here in Thunder Alley. I love seeing all the fans of different ages. I'm joined here by this young man, Rudolph. How old are you again?
I'm 9, turning 10 in August.
And you're a special guest of the Lightning because you are the world's fastest kid. How fast are you?
Real fast. I ran a 13.48 in 100.
That's incredible. This is your first Lightning game. How excited are you to be here for Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final?
I feel great, man. Go Bolts.
What about those shades? You gonna wear those the whole game?
Yes.
What's your prediction for the series?
Game 5, 4-1.
Lightning in 5. I think that's a good prediction, guys. Obviously, this is such an exciting time with the fans back in the building. The Bolts trying to keep the cup here. You want to bring your brother in real quick? Can I get you guys to say Go Bolts in 3, 2, 1?
Go Bolts!
Thank you so much for joining us here on WFLA Now. Here's just a look at all the fans. Like you said, JB, it is packed. There is a sea of blue. So many fans out here wearing their Lightning jerseys. I will say, we know Montreal, they love their hockey. I've seen a few Canadiens jerseys out here as well, but this is probably the most packed I've ever seen it here in Thunder Alley. We know these watch parties are such an exciting time for the fans who can't get tickets to go inside. We did hear earlier from team officials they are increasing capacity to 16,300 fans for Game 1, 2, then we'll see if we get to a Game 5 or 7. We got a Habs fan. Give me the thumbs. Are you in from Canada? Where are you from?
Montreal.
Well, you're going to lose the series, right?
No, we are the winners, for sure. I even brought my flag from Quebec.
Wow. Well, welcome to Tampa Bay. Enjoy the game, but it's going to be a loss. So. Now, one thing we know, JB, we know the Lightning have won the Cup twice, but they have never won a Game 1 in the Stanley Cup Final. All these Bolts fans are hoping that will change here tonight. So we'll stay out here talking to more fans. They file into the arena, get their spots here in Thunder Alley. But again, we are just about 30 minutes away from puck drop for Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. JB?
WFLA's Justin Shecker. We'll be catching up with him again here in a bit. He's at Thunder Alley. He's got the best spot, the best assignment here for us. We were going to be here, but there were so many Canadian television stations that want to be here at Amalie Arena that we are here for you on WFLA Now, here from WFLA in downtown Tampa. Karen, it's a raucous atmosphere here, and Montreal fans traveling, I think, pretty well here. We've seen a bunch of Montreal fans so far filing into the building.
I respect that. Bringing the flag, too. I mean, if you're going to do it, you better represent, right?
You got to represent. And we want our Facebook fans here to represent in the Facebook Live comment section. We are looking for your predictions, your score predictions. Give us a shout out to some players. We've got a lot of folks joining us. Angela, Candace, Barbara, Bob, Taylor, Jason. And how about someone using hashtag HeyJB or hashtag HeyKaren? Lindsay Wheeler, Go Bolts, hashtag HeyJB. I'll be rooting for the Bolts up here in Delaware, my old stomping grounds.
Delaware, you at Dewey?
The first state. I used to be in the Lewis Beach area, okay. Sussex County, Delaware. Yeah. Shout out. Lindsay, it's great to have you here. And again, we can feature the comments on WFLA Now with hashtag HeyJB, hashtag HeyKaren, or hashtag GoBolts. We also have that here for you as well. Like Tony Elliott here, hashtag HeyJB. I'm currently in Blackhawks territory, and we'll be cheering on Tampa Bay from here. Let's show you here live here, folks, from outside Amalie Arena. This is Thunder Alley, where fans can congregate to watch the game up there on the big screen. And Karen, this is an awesome spot. This is, they show this on the NBC broadcast as far as all the fans that just want to be so close to the action that they are literally in the next best place, which is right outside the arena here in Thunder Alley.
And it's such a neat thing to see. I think one of the things for Lightning fans that makes it even more special this year is the fact that they couldn't go to the games last year for the Stanley Cup run. So even if you're outside, that's cool. They did that last year, though, right? Didn't they have watch parties outside of Amalie?
I think that given with the pandemic and everything, right.
I think they did. But, I mean, for the people inside, to be there and watching those games in person is so neat because, they were a part of it, but it was the distant Thunder, and now they're like actually at the games, which is pretty neat.
It is pretty neat to actually see this place, be so energized. People we talk about this all the time. They knock Tampa Bay for not being a real hockey town, but don't tell that to any of the fans here because they'll scream in your face. Lightning fans, they take this super seriously, and the team has been good for several seasons now. I think it's three deep runs here in the playoffs last 4 years. So again, trying to defend the Stanley Cup from the Montreal Canadiens, the team with the most Stanley Cup victories all time. So it's a great legacy, new school versus old school matchup here. Let's get to some of the comments. Guys, stick around because we're gonna hold Karen to the fire here and ask her what she thinks, how long this series is gonna go. So if you want Karen Loftus's prediction, you're gonna have to stick around here for a moment. We also have 8 on your sides, Justin Checker standing by with some fans here. Let's get through some of the comments here. Brianna Brockington, hashtag HJB, hashtag Hey Karen, rooting for our Bolts from Jacksonville, going to Friday's watch party. Okay, I love it. That's awesome. Shout out from Jacksonville. Barbara Baker also, hashtag AJB from Chicago.
Another Chicago person.
Chicago fans joining us here. Chicago being represented. We'll do one more here. Then we got some more coming up. But Elijah Alvarado, hashtag AJB. Bolts in 4 or 5. Go Bolts. Really curious to see what some of the fans that are in Thunder Alley think as far as a prediction. Justin, I'm going to throw this over to you and hopefully get a prediction here from the fans that you got.
What would the back-to-back cups mean to you?
What?
What would back-to-back Stanley Cup wins mean to you?
Like he says, I've never really seen this happen before. So if it does happen, well, it's a miracle, right? And then I'm going to wish for the next one, too.
Last year I had to watch from afar with the boys playing up in Canada. What do you think the atmosphere is going to be like inside?
It's going to be intense.
Yes.
Man, the end of the last game was fantastic. It was the most energetic hockey game I've ever seen. I can't imagine what the next couple games are going to be like.
What do you make of this crowd here in Thunder Alley?
They're amazing. We were here last time. The last game, we were right here. So they are amazing. They have the same spirit that you see inside. So go Bolts all the way.
Those 2 of the best goalies in the world. You think Vazzy has the edge over Price?
Yeah, Vazzy's better. Okay, what can I say? Price is really good, but Vazzy's better, and that's saying a lot.
Thank you, guys. And take your seats inside. Go Bolts. Good to see you guys. Let's look back around this way. We'll show fans what's going on over here. JB, so just seeing plenty of happy fans heading inside to take their seats for Game 1 here. Like I was saying before, I've never seen Thunder Alley this packed. They got the band playing up on stage. It is a party atmosphere here tonight in Tampa Bay. And you heard me ask the question. That's really the matchup to watch here. 2 of the finest goalies in the NHL. One of the other fun facts about this series is that the last time the Canadiens won was back in 92-93, and that was actually the Lightning inaugural season. So here we are 28 years, I believe, later, and obviously the Bolts are trying to capture the Cup for the 3rd time. So a great matchup between one of the traditional 6 teams from Canada, and obviously Tampa Bay has become a hockey powerhouse over the past 2 decades. JB?
Justin Checker at Thunder Alley. Thanks a whole lot, Justin. We're here now live from Eagle 8 HD. Justin's down there somewhere, probably with a lot more trivia answers there for you as far as the Jeopardy response there. He knows that the Tampa Bay, that's a fun fact for trivia night. The Tampa Bay Lightning, their very first season, who won the Cup that year? The Montreal Canadiens. The last time, in fact, that they won the Cup, as Justin just noted. But let's talk really quickly, Karen, about the goalie matchup here. This is a premier matchup of goaltenders here in the Stanley Cup Final. Andre Vasilevsky, Carey Price. We have 2 of the better goaltenders in the league, and also goaltenders who have been playing extremely well. We're talking about Andrei Vasilevsky, who those 2 shutouts at home here at Amalie Arena. Carey Price, I mean, who has really put the Canadiens on his back, carrying that team throughout the playoffs here. The question, of course, is, and I'll let our Facebook fans here answer, and let's see some #HeyJB, #HeyKaren comments. Who would you rather have, Andrei Vasilevsky or Carey Price in a 7-game series?
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking
Vazzy,
you.
Oh, my goodness. No, like, without even a question. I mean, I've had the pleasure of covering him the entire season and seeing what he's able to do. And John Cooper was saying, you know, obviously hockey is a team sport. But if you want to be elite and you want to win a Stanley Cup, you have to have an elite goaltender, which is what they have. I mean, Vazzy is unbelievable. He gets a lot of help from the guys in front of him, blocking shots and making sure he can see the puck. Like the goalie's eyes have to be able to see the puck, and his guys know that. So to be able to have that advantage where everybody's working together in front of you. I mean, the goalie's the last line of defense, right? But when it comes down to it, he will make the plays. And if he's set up for success, that he's able to see the pucks and he can see it coming. And the other thing John Cooper was saying is, you know, the best defense is good offense. You know, if you keep the puck on the other end of the ice, there's a lot less to worry about. Like the last game, there was only 18 or 19 shots. He stopped them all, obviously. 3 shutouts, 4 total shutouts in the playoffs. 3 of those were series-clinching wins. I want Vazzy on my team.
I want Vazzy too. And
he's just a cool dude. I mean, if you've seen some of his like post-game pressers, he's not a man of many words, but it's like you can tell he has like certain catchphrases. He's been saying clutch. He's like or classic. He said Cooch is, you know, classic Cooch or classic Game 7. So every once in a while, you have to like listen, you know.
He is a man of few words, but he's a man of many blocks and a lot of saves. He's as good as any goaltender in the league, and perhaps, in the opinions of many, the best goalie in the league. How about William Young here? A comment for you.
Yes.
#HeyKaren. Vazzy all the way.
My guy, William, yes. I feel like it's not even a question. Maybe it's just the bias of Tampa Bay.
Ooh, yeah,
You know,
people might
totally biased.
People might be watching us and be like, "Oh yeah, this is the Lightning news station. Of course they're going to pick Andrei Vasilevsky." But you know what? Quite
he has
frankly,
a better save percentage, the number of shutouts he has. They both have the same number of wins. They both have 12 wins in the playoffs. I'm not taking anything away from Price at all. It's more of like an independent statement. Like, I want Vazzy on my team. It's not a knock on Price at all.
let's get to some other comments that are just coming in here in the Facebook Live comment section. How about Sue Marquez? #GoBolts. Hello there to you, Sue. Thanks for joining us here on WFLA Now with Karen, myself, Justin standing by as well. How about Tom Ray? #HeyKaren. #GoBolts. Flying my Lightning flag in Tarpon Springs. I love
I
Tarpon Springs.
love the Lightning flags. And that was actually one thing I noticed when I moved here. I have seen more Bolts flags than Bucks flags. It might be a little bit more even now since the Bucks are coming off a Super Bowl championship. But I saw a ton, and still do, from the balconies downtown. So many people have Bolts flags. They're cool looking too.
They are cool looking. And no knock on the Rays, but when you hang out around Tampa Bay enough, you see a whole
like downtown
lot.
Tampa, there's a ton of them.
A lot of Lightning flags, a lot of Bucks flags. The Rays fans, they represent, but it's just might be a little bit different with those 2 franchises. Hey, Tom, thanks for joining us. Bobby, #KJB, I vote for the Bolts from Indiana, joining us here. How about Lauren Gengel? #HeyJB, #HeyKaren, #GoBolts. We are here to win it all again. And Karen, you see Lauren's profile picture, got the Go Bolts there in the profile picture. It's awesome. Let's get to Carol Alford's comment just came in. Vazzy for sure, younger, flexible, and ready to go. Flexible, some of the moves.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I mean, his versatility and his athleticism too. There's somewhere I've just like the quickness with which he changes position and just gets between the pipes is ridiculous.
Yeah, he's made some highlight reel saves in the Stanley Cup playoffs thus far. A couple of more comments here, and we're going to look for some more #HeyJB, #HeyKaren comments. Angela Yates here. All the hashtags. Keep the cup in Tampa Bay. City of Tampa, the Stanley Cup, Tampa Bay Lightning. A lot of emojis there. Those are the 2 I see the most. The lightning strike emoji and then the blue heart.
I'm here for the all caps too. Like, that's the kind of energy I want. That's the kind of energy I'm on about this.
You just feel like Angela screaming at, like, through her keyboard, right?
We hear you. We appreciate the all caps enthusiasm.
You know, also who might have to scream a little bit into the microphone is WFLA's Justin Shecker, because it's getting really loud out there. Justin, at Amalie Arena, who'd you find?
Found Tom and Denise here, you said from Tampa, right?
Yep.
How excited are you guys to be here for Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final?
Oh, outstanding. We're super excited. Yeah.
Were you guys here for any of the games in the last series?
Yeah, we sure were. We came for the watch parties and also came to a game or two. So it was all good.
Is this not the biggest crowd you've ever seen here at Thunder Alley?
It's just unbelievable. It's crazy big and crazy fun. Lots of fun.
We've been talking a lot about the goaltenders, but of the other players on the ice for the Bolts, who's going to have a big series to help capture the cup for the second year in a row?
Oh, man, I think you got to bet on Brandon.
And point?
You bet. Absolutely.
What about anyone you're watching for, ma'am?
I love all of the players, actually. I'm drawing a blank on which one
They're all good.
in particular. Hedman I like.
Like them all.
Like them all. Thank you guys for joining us here live.
You
Go
bet.
get a Go Bolts.
Go
Go
Bulls!
Bolts! Woohoo!
So JB, next year I'm going to have to ask our bosses whether I'm allowed to grow out my own Stanley Cup playoff beard. My face feels kind of naked here. I was seeing all the photos of the guys in their sharp suits. Gotta love those beards, JB. So next year I think I should try to grow one out with the guys when they go for next year's quest for the cup. What do you think about that?
Oh, man, at least the hair, Justin. Might have to go blue with the hair and then get the matching tie. Could you rock it?
I don't know about a blue beard. I'm just saying, let it grow out and get that playoff feel. But again, party atmosphere out here. Like, I've been here for several watch parties, several games, but this crowd tonight is just absolutely electric, and just so excited as we are less than 20, 25 minutes away from the puck drop. Back to you.
Getting closer here, everybody. Again, a live look here from Amalie Arena, Thunder Alley, where, oh my goodness, I can't wait to see what goes on during the game here, because every time that there's a goal, this place, everyone gets on their feet, Karen. It's they stand and they cheer, and it's like a big party every time there's a Lightning goal out here at Thunder Alley.
I can't imagine it being more lively than it was last game. John Cooper said after Game 7, he said, after they scored their goal, after they had their shorthanded goal, he said, I thought that was loud. But he said the final 30 seconds, minute of the game, when they were protecting that one goal lead in Game 7, he said, I have never heard Amalie Arena that loud. So y'all set the bar really high in Game 7.
Man, it's really cool. Shout out to Chris Coiner, who's providing us with a look here at just some of the fans that are filing in here. It's been incredible to see this place. This was just empty about 90 minutes ago, and now all the fans here on their beach chairs. That's a good thing about Florida. You know what we have in our garages? We're just, in the back of our cars, the back
yes.
of our, we got beach chairs ready for Thunder
I do
Alley.
too. I've got my rain boots, my golf umbrella, a rain jacket, beach lounge chair, and a beach umbrella.
Yeah, it's like
the essentials.
The survival kit, really, to make it
Yeah.
through here in Florida. Karen Loftus, JB Buno here with you live. Justin Shecker, who's also out there. He's going to be joining us here with a couple more fans, and then we're gonna get Justin's prediction. We're gonna get Karen's prediction. I'm gonna give you my prediction. We're gonna get into the predictions here, and if you're joining us on Facebook Live, you have the opportunity to vote in our interactive poll. We're gonna get to those results here in just a couple of minutes, where you can vote
Keith
on.
and Jen. Hey guys.
Look, let's go full screen
hey
here.
guys. Look at that whole squad on this.
Live on
We're showing out on
WFLA
all platforms currently.
News Channel 8. There they are. Hey, Jen.
Hey guys. I was waving like they could see us. They can't see you. No.
Really, prime real estate up there
Yeah,
on
the
the
shot looks great on TV too.
Yeah,
It's
big
a
shout out
nice
to
aerial shot.
the whole team out there doing such an outstanding job. Also doing an outstanding job is Paul Lamison for us in Eagle 8 HD, providing us.
Eagle 8.
Yeah, I think that is that Armature Works. I think we were just showing a shot
day.
of Armature Works. There's Amalie Arena, beautiful shot here of downtown Tampa, and we'll come back to this shot here for a final look at Thunder Alley here soon, because again, it's going to be jam-packed here by the time that we have puck drop coming up here on NBC Sports Network and Peacock, everybody, at 8 o'clock. We also want to give an opportunity here. We would like a chance here just to say thank you to our sponsors here on Road to the Cup, talking about Reeves Automotive. We're talking, of course, about Gulf Coast Honda and Tampa General Hospital. Reeves, TGH, and Gulf Coast Honda, big thank you guys. Great to be here with you live on Road to the Cup, and hope to have more coverage here over the course of the Stanley Cup Final. The Lightning trying to once again hoist Lord Stanley here. Karen, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're not going to get ahead of ourselves. But
4 wins to go. 4 wins to go.
4 to go.
Yep.
Are you feeling like, again, this? I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but boat parade or normal, parade down the streets of downtown Tampa?
No, absolutely not. Boat parades have basically been trademarked here. So just keep it going. I think everybody loves it. It's different, it's fun, it's Tampa. It's very on brand, and I love it. Speaking
of Tampa, Justin Checker found someone that's quintessential Tampa. Let's send things over to him.
Look who I found here at Thunder Alley, the one and only Big Buck Nasty, man. How you feeling tonight, bro?
I'm feeling fantastic. It's electric out here, baby. Electric.
So you're saying it's your first time at a Stanley Cup Final game?
First Stanley Cup Final ever. We're going to bring it home, baby. Lightning in 5. Lightning in 5.
When you look at this crowd tonight, what do you make just the electricity and the atmosphere out here?
It's amazing, especially after getting shortchanged with the Super Bowl and winning it with 25,000 in the stadium. Now you're gonna have a packed house with the Lightning. They get to see it, in person this year. That's what it's about, man. None of this in a dome. Let's just enjoy this with the people.
What would back-to-back Stanley Cup championships mean for Tampa Bay?
I got something better than that. How about back-to-back 2 championships? The Stanley Cup and the Super Bowl. I'll take it and run. What do you think, Tampa?
JB and Karen, how you guys feel about that? Big Buck Nasty's feeling pretty good, keeping the winning ways going, right?
Big Nasty and, our own Buckified Bert. I think both of those guys would really like it. Big shout out to Big Nasty joining us, and, of course, Justin Checker. We'll come back to Justin here in just a moment for his series predictions. We're going to give everybody our series predictions here in just a moment. This is the last call for #HeyJB, #HeyKaren, #GoBolts comments here. Your final predictions here, like the one that just came in from Carol, #HeyJB. Go Bolts in 4, Canadiens in 2, Bolts in 6 is the overall prediction here from Carol. So, guys, let's see them. Let's see the predictions come in. Some other comments that we missed earlier. Terrence Bennett, #HeyJB. Go Bolts. Let's go Bolts. Linda Patterson, #HeyKaren, #Go Bolts. Lord Stanley wants to keep the tan. Yeah.
Keep the tan. Oh, that's funny.
I like the bronze. The bronze on Lord Stanley. It's a good look. It's a good look. We like it. And Chris Williams, #HeyJB. This is Champa Bay. We're going to have to has somebody trademarked that yet? Is Champa Bay? ChampaBay.com. I think I'm going to go and buy it after the game.
I mean, if they win another.
Yeah, we're on to something. Angie LeDuc, #HeyJB. Let's go Lightning. And then I don't know if I brought this one up earlier, but I think I missed Garrett during our goaltender conversation. #HeyJB. Vazzy is a brick wall. He most certainly is. Guys, we're only about 5 minutes or so away from the broadcast getting underway on NBC Sports Network and Peacock. Before we do, let's bring in our friend, Justin Checker, standing by out there in Thunder Alley. Justin, it's your time to shine. Put on your sports cap, your sports analyst cap. Give us your predictions and what you think is going to happen here in this series.
We've been talking a lot during the pregame about the battle between the two goaltenders, so I'm not expecting any 8-0 blowouts like we had in the semifinal series against the Islanders. I'm looking at Vazzy in the pipes, man. I'm expecting at least 2 shutouts from Vazzy. Maybe one tonight, we shall see, but I think the Bolts will take it in 5, so they can come back here to Amalie Arena for Game 5, win it here on the home ice. So I think the Bolts win Game 1 and 2. The Habs get one back over the border in Canada, but back here for Game 5. The Cup will stay here in Tampa Bay and get another 10. So that is my prediction. And I'm still waiting on that big goal from Pat Maroon. Should come at some point during this series, guys.
He's been calling out Pat Maroon for a goal. If Pat Maroon scores, we're going to bring up this clip here from everybody. 8 on your sides. Justin Checker there for us at Amalie Arena at Thunder Alley. Hey, big thanks to you, Justin. Thanks for all the fun out there.
Thank you, guys. Go Bolts.
Go Bolts. All right, back here on WFLA Now, Karen Loftus, JB Buno. We'll get to some of the comments coming in here. And let's see. Hey, Christopher Cole here. Hey, Christopher. Christopher's well-connected, and he says, #HeyJB. I've got Big Nasty as a Facebook friend. Why don't we Facebook friends of Big Nasty? I'm already Facebook friends with Buckified Bird. I want to be, Facebook friends with Big Nasty. You have to make that happen, Karen.
Yeah, I hope that works out for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna find him. That's what I'm gonna do during intermission tonight. I'm gonna see if I can find Big Nasty.
Facebook stalk him. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to. And let's finally get to our Facebook Live poll results here. Who is going to win the Stanley Cup Final? Your predictions. Oh, wow, look at this. Okay, first and foremost, we're on the WFLA Facebook page. We're not going to get too many people voting for the Habs here, the Canadiens. So only about 8% or so of people picking the Canadiens to win. But look at how close it is between Bolts in 6 or 7 or Bolts in 4 or 5. But it's Bolts in a sweep or 5 games that wins out here. And Karen, with that said, what do you think about this series between the Bolts and the Canadiens?
So I've got the Bolts in 5. I don't think it's going to be a sweep. The Canadiens are a very good team, but I do think the Lightning are going to take it in 5 games. And I think actually, contrary to what Justin was saying, I think this one might be a little bit more high scoring. Just first game, both teams feeling each other out. I think the Bolts are going to win this one 5-3 tonight.
5-3.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that prediction. I like that prediction here. I'm gonna chime in here, and okay, so I woke up this morning and I was thinking about it over the course of the day, and I've been feeling Bolts in 5 the entire day.
Okay.
And then Justin and Karen had to go and steal my thunder, so to speak. Again, pun intended. Here, got the bad beat button there, everybody.
Where'd you get that sound effect
I
from?
got the sound effects ready to go, okay? Big sound effects, big audio board here in front of me. Okay, so it can't be the third guy. I can't just everyone be Bolts in 5. And I don't want to be Bolts in 6 because I don't think it's going to go that long. So I'm going to go out on a limb here. And because I didn't see a single expert on ESPN or NHL.com or any of the sites call for a sweep, I'll be the guy. Okay. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take one for the team. Okay. I'm calling a Bolts sweep. And I think that really the guy who's going to shine in this Stanley Cup Final, I'm going to also go really cliche. I'm going to go the captain, Steven Stamkos, because Braden Point and Nikita Kucherov and Andrei Vasilevsky getting a lot of headlines, and it's almost as if people forget that Stammer's on this team.
I was going to say, Stammer isn't very cliche at this point. I feel like Point and Vazzy have been the ones that have sort of taken the spotlight, and Kuch.
And let's not forget that Stamkos a year ago rushed or tried so desperately to come back for the Stanley Cup Final. I believe he played in one game.
And he had a goal.
One game, he had that goal. So if that is any indication as to what we could expect from him in the Stanley Cup Final, I think that one goal sample size is going to be tripled or quadrupled here. I'm feeling a Stammer-dominated sweep.
He's up there. He's third on the team with 17 points right now in the playoffs. So, I mean, he's been very productive this postseason. So him, Killorn, Point, Kucherov are all top 4 in points for the Lightning in the playoffs so far. We
only got time for 2 more comments here, everybody, in the Facebook Live comment section. Thanks to our poll voters here. Darren Thompson. Ooh, man. Hashtag KJB, a Canadian hasn't won a Stanley Cup in 28 years. Montreal in 6 games. Ooh, feeling...
Hey, Darren?
Montreal on home ice there in Canada. That would be, oh my God, can you imagine the party across Canada for that? And then David Fassel, hashtag KJB, which team is banged up the most? I think the Montreal Canadiens are a little bit more banged up based on what I have read today, but all eyes are going to be on Nikita Kucherov tonight, especially, Karen.
Hey, according to him, he ain't hurt. He said, what injury? He said, I don't know what you're talking about.
He's
at this point, I mean, Hedman was even saying, at this point, none of that even matters. Like, your pain threshold is out the window. You're so close to a Stanley Cup that none of that stuff matters. Like, they would skate on one leg if they could to make a difference.
So close to a Stanley Cup Final. So close are all of us to the puck drop of game number 1 on NBC Sports Network and Peacock here. Everybody, as a reminder, WFLA.com is your home for Tampa Bay Lightning playoff coverage here. A big thanks to our sponsor, Reeves, Tampa General Hospital, and Gulf Coast Honda for, again, their sponsorship of WFLA.com and WFLA apps. Tampa Bay Lightning playoff coverage. It's been a blast here with you. We're going to be here with you live immediately after the game going final here, everybody on NBC Sports Network and Peacock. So join us as we break down what went right, what went wrong, what did you like, what didn't you like, as far as Game 1 between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Montreal Canadiens. For Karen Loftus, I'm JB Buno. Folks, we'll see you after the game on WFLA News Channel 8 and here on WFLA Now.